is going on, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if my sound is okay. Let me just go. Where am I? Oh, I'll fix it. I'll fix it once we start playing. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Again, I was talking to someone earlier this weekend, and they said that normally I get kind of sick around this time. And so, true to form, I don't know if it's allergies or what, but I'm a little under right now. I don't even know if that's true. Like, I didn't feel like I had a fever or anything, but I've been really tired, and I've had a scratchy throat, and I've been taking Zyrtec D. So hopefully, I know I sound raspy most of the time. I'm going to definitely sound raspy today. Still playing Diablo. Ooh, nice, Rouster. Is this the new season? Are you just getting freshened up for the expansion coming up? There's definitely something going around. I know. I don't think it's anything serious. Like I said, I actually started symptoms probably right after the stream Thursday. Like, I started getting super tired. I think I was talking to some people about it. I was getting super, super tired. And then Friday, strange enough, I ended up calling in sick Friday, which I actually didn't call in. I just didn't go in, but I still worked. And then by Saturday morning, I was or third Friday night. And so I think I'm on the upswing. I don't know, but we'll see. I wanted to stream for sure, so I'm here. Waiting. Okay, cool. Well, I am going to get the expansion. Diablo, that is. And obviously I decided not to do my contacts just because sometimes it really dries out my eye. And if it's allergies, it's going to really get dry. So that's why y'all got the glasses today. You got the purple glasses look today. All right. Let me do this. Let me click it here. Is it good to go? There you go. We're starting to get everything together. Oh, y'all, I want to show you something. I am playing to be the new role. I was watching you play that, Jeff. But look at this. I want to show y'all. Look at that down there at the little bottom left-hand corner right there. That's Black Myth Wukong. 100%. 100%. Guess that says 87 hours. I do game for those who don't realize it. Prince of Persia. 100%. Look at that. Prince of Persia. And I started Little Nightmares again. So those are my two big games right now. That I spend a lot of time. Black Myth Wukong and Prince of Persia. So I do play the games I tell y'all about. I tell y'all. And like I said, Little Nightmares, we'll eventually get it up there. I just decided to do that, to just spend some time. So, the beta. He's playing the beta. Oh, and then, of course, X Defiant. Y'all thought I was joking. What does that say? 277 hours. And you thought I was joking. No, I have really been playing that a lot. It's 400 hours. And I think I started this, back in March? Between March and now, I've had 400 hours on PlayStation. That's crazy. All right. What are we playing today? Frank Stone. We're playing Frank Stone, aren't we? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, there it is. I was we're playing Frank Stone. I couldn't find it. But yeah, so we're gonna play a little bit. Let me know if anything happens on the stream. I wouldn't be surprised if the stream went down. And I'll be honest with y'all, after this game last week, I was so if you look at I think I said giving it one more try. I titled this stream something. And I actually do mean that. I play a lot of Supermassive games, and right now this one is just kind of dragging. I was kind of disappointed in that. So we're gonna give it a little bit. We're gonna give it a little bit more of a chance right now. So let's do this. I think we said die alone, and we want to continue. Hey, Fast. Fast wants to play. What is it?
I didn't know any better.
Fall Guys?
This place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Oh, we already did this scene. Old lady's gonna come.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who
Also, I have my
collects
tea.
wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
And we hit the jackpot. Check out the wares. Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
Too bad. So much
You
for
know,
that.
I played.
We can
I've
still
been
have
playing
the
Far Cry
drugstore
6. I don't know if you
closes.
saw it there,
And
Roster,
what
but
is
I've
it
been
you're
trying to play
looking
Far Cry
for?
6.
Hello? Hello?
Like, I got off,
We
like, the
saw the
beginner island, and now
cameras.
I'm, like,
We're trying
the
to
main
find a
island,
replacement
doing stuff
for
there.
this. Of course you are. Please. Come on inside.
Are we having the Fall Guys for next week Sunday? Do you want it next week Sunday, Fast?
Now, let me see. I think I have something
If this game
that
isn't
may
good,
interest you,
like,
I
if
can
it's
find
really
it out
slow
back.
throughout the stream
Please
today,
make
Fast, then
yourselves
I'll
at
do Fall Guys
home.
next week.
Okay. And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
If you're available, alright. Can you get some other people to play Fast?
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know.
We want it a little
I
bit of
think it's
competitive,
Kind
don't you?
of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Alright, let's do this. Look around while waiting for it. Okay, so we're gonna look around.
Where did I put all the... How is this place been
Oh,
such a mess?
cute bunny.
That is not cute. Oh, this weekend I went to a couple of places to look at Halloween decorations.
I don't know what that is.
My mom
That
doesn't
looks
know it
painful.
yet, but I'm gonna get this creepy doll from Home Depot. So if you look at Home Depot, they have some super creepy Halloween decorations. Like, it's this doll that's riding on this, like, what is it called? Like the horses you ride as a kid, and it, like, it's like what kind of chair is that? Rocking chair, but it's like a rocking horse, I guess is what you would call it. There's one like that, and then there's this standing up one that turns its head all the way around from, like, The Exorcist. Both of those. I want to get both of those. She doesn't know it yet. I can try, but I don't have much friends who play this game because the good competitive side Fall Guys is very toxic. Ah.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Dolls are creepy in general. Envy. I think you told me that. But yeah, so I want to do that. I want to put it, like, in my basement. And then when guests come, I'll be like, hey, go down to the basement and pick something up. And they'll go into this room and they'll see these creepy dolls. Why is this music getting, like, intense? Oh, there we go. There goes a doll.
Ugh. Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
No, it didn't look like this, but it definitely could have been in the running for scary dolls. But yeah, right now the entire house is, like, kind of Halloween, but it's, like, nice Halloween. Like jack-o'-lanterns and stuff like that. It's not, like, creepy Halloween. No, I didn't want to go there. I was trying to get this little eagle. See, we're almost done looking at everything in the room. See if there's anything over here. I don't see nothing there.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We
She
got everything
will.
we need to finish this sucker.
Okay, there we go.
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
Oh, alright. That should be the last thing, right? Let's see what this says. And Rouster's son is really good. He is pretty good. And so is Naomi. If we can get her. I don't know. Like I said, if this game doesn't pick up, we'll do it. And then we'll pick up the game again. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? I looked at everything. That. That. We looked at that. Maybe this? No, we already picked this up, right? Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the door and look at the door. Is Lo-Fi's here? Hey Lo-Fi, what's going on? Just trying to get through a cold or allergies, so I sound a little bit more congested and raspy than normal. And I sound pretty raspy most of the time. Okay, y'all, what am I missing?
Shh, quiet.
And with that pass, I probably should download, if I wanted to do Fall Guys today, I couldn't. Because I don't have it on PlayStation. Why is this guy making so much noise?
I was just gonna say something before. Oh yeah. Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
We'll see.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
Alright. So now she chatted a little bit. Let's go see now. Can we open this door? No, it's locked. What about the other door? Anything up here? No, nothing.
Surely there's something that can help us amongst all this junk.
Yeah, let's go here. What's going on? What's going on? What have I not seen? We already looked at that. We already looked at the creepy doll. Do it Saturday? Alright. I'm down. Like I said, I gotta download it to this console. I guess I could hook up my Xbox. But stay tuned fast. Stay tuned. Okay. Ambi, you played this game. What am I missing? Hey, Hulk. I'm getting a little frustrated right now. Like, don't know what I'm missing. We grabbed that mask already. We grabbed this. And Yolk, that was a really good video you did with your setup. I liked it. I don't think I'm nearly as tech savvy as you. Y'all, if you haven't checked out, go check out Yolk's. She did like this tech setup of her space. It was really well done. It's like super professional. Well, her setup, really, really professional setup. All right. I don't know what I'm missing. I like looked at everywhere. Like I looked at the bird. Birds aren't real. Why do all these games have a bird in it? What's kind of weird, right? Oh, there we go.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
I already
You're
saw
in
it.
luck.
I already saw the
A
film reel.
very fine item indeed.
Yes. Whoa.
May I? I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
20.
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$20. I
$20.
told you. Got it. You got a bargain, Cherry Man.
I don't know. It feels a little high for something so old.
It is quite a valuable piece, so I'm afraid I'm unable to lower the
It does,
price,
Rouster.
but perhaps I can sweeten the deal. One of a kind, handmade. It's for luck.
What is it, a mirror?
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
I'm afraid that's the best I can offer.
It seems like you're taking your camera back.
You know what? We'll take the camera. The price is fine.
Oh, very good. Thank you very
Something
much.
says I
Thanks
need
for
that
finding
mirror.
us a camera.
It was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Someone's gonna die.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
Oh, jeez, another thing.
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Something good happens, don't they? This is an old, like, pharmacy where they used to have, like, these counters. Like, they stopped doing that when I was a kid. Like a counter to get, like a soda fountain. Y'all probably have no idea what I'm talking about. What does she want? What kind of drinks they got? They have a big cola bottle. Smash. Smash does sound like a soda. Okay, whatever that is. Did she just steal that? What am I looking for? What's this over here?
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
I don't know. We have no cash.
Hey.
I have not
Chris.
played Astrobot.
Robert!
Chariot Man.
Wait,
Have
I
you?
thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
She's not as
So,
cool as she thinks.
Linda,
Busted.
you can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right. Yeah, I need to get some milk, but couldn't find any.
I got you.
Ooh, kid's missing.
1 milk.
1 milk. Thanks.
No sweat.
Come over to PC Steam. You think it's gonna go over to PC?
All
and
right,
Steam?
that'll be 25 cents.
I don't know if Astrobot's gonna go there.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True.
It
We've got a
may.
rad horror section,
I don't
too.
see it.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics,
They
too.
still do it in some
Whatever
states,
I can
Andy.
get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
Never
No
say
kidding.
never.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into
I
it.
don't think I said never. I said I
But-
just don't think it'll go. Maybe I did say never.
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look-alike.
Chris was just telling me about a
We're
Like they
putting
actually did a
together
good
a
job with
fundraiser.
the face actors.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh yeah, let me just get my bag.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I get it.
Hey,
They
Lindsay
told
Truth,
me
how are
about
you?
Frank Stone. Gotta be a
Lindsay,
lot
oh,
of
thank you
demons
so
in a
much
place
for
like
coming
that.
over.
You spend enough time in my
I
line
gotta
of
figure
work,
out how to do a raid.
you realize every place has got its
Lindsay Truth,
demons.
did you just like? I gotta figure that out
You ready?
because I know you stream after me, so I may send them back
Take
to
care.
you. Hey, Ronan Storm, how are you? I gotta figure out how to raid. If I known this, I've been raiding
I can get
after
you back
Shades of
into the
Purple.
mill
I
without him
apologize,
knowing.
y'all.
Just say the word.
Let's make
It's
a
kind of
movie.
hard. How do you do it?
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And
So,
now,
y'all, if you're just joining,
a
we're playing
new
Cassie and Frank
guise,
Stone.
a new timeline.
So far, it's kind
a
of
new
okay.
chance.
So that lady,
Giving them the camera,
Was
I
the young
admit, was
lady?
unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
whew. So we're now present day. So she had a flashback. Interesting.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
That was the old
Guess
lady.
I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000-foot-long elephant.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh.
This guy's
Right.
not cool. I don't like him.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's
Really, Lynn, so how
associated
did you
with
do the raid, though?
Chris film collectors
I don't know
have
how
been
to do a
unsuccessfully
raid.
searching
I
for
would love
any
to raid you
trace of it
back.
for years.
Because I know you stream a lot of
Now
times
we're
after
all
Shades
here,
of Purple.
each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie.
Hey, David Wilson, how are
It's a
you?
pretty big deal.
So, all of our
Splatoon,
film
what was
strips
the
are
event?
part of this movie you and
You
your
can't tell
friends
y'all I'm a
made,
little
Linda?
under the weather, so I've been like
They're
sleeping
not
all day.
fakes. Yeah.
Mine's not fake.
Try to be ready
And
for the
all that
stream.
stuff you
Slept
said
all
about
day
it
to be
being
ready for the
cursed?
stream.
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here. Someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Hey, thanks, David
Providence
Wilson.
goes a
Hope
long
you get
way
some
towards
rest.
a
Like I said, I've been
successful
sleeping all
So the
day,
motives.
so.
I don't know about you, but
Also,
I would
earlier I
very
showed
much like to
everybody
know
where
why
I
Augustine
beat,
is so
Black Myth
desperate to
Wukong.
get her hands on this film.
And
Well,
I'm fairly
First rule of
certain the
business is
hardest
to gather
boss
every bit of intel you can on your
is
opponents.
Erlang.
I don't know about
I'm
you
staying
two
fast
ladies,
to
but
that.
I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big
Yellow
old house
long
of curiosities.
maybe
Are we allowed to look
12.
around?
13, 14.
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I did it right, though. You did. It seems like you guys came over.
I think I'm good here.
Oh, cool. I think you did it right.
You're lost.
I mean, that's a way to do it for sure. So thanks. But what's the Splatoon event about? It was a monthly event Splatoon had for 2 years. Was the final Splatfest. So are they coming out with a new one?
Murder Mill? I'm guessing it's not a romantic comedy.
Years back, there was this killer.
This like looking for
Stone.
stuff is kind of annoying me.
Used to mutilate his victims at the old Cedar Steel Mill. Why don't we go look around together? Unless you want to stay here by yourself?
Okay. Oh, never thought your little Maddie Bear would end up in a place like this, huh?
That?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
What were you shouting about?
Some
Look at this place.
one's late. Erlang is like
Should shoot real movies here.
What?
he's a secret boss in
'Cause it's cool as
chapter
hell.
4.
We might as well take
Chapter
a look
3.
around.
He's a secret boss in chapter 3. By far the hardest boss. Without a doubt.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
Let me go back over here. Did I miss anything? Oh, we can't go back in there.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian.
Yeah, let me go look
Well,
at
the
this.
shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got a cheat from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got these pants from his guy's guy. Had them tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also got
We
me
have
the
to go
blazer,
upstairs?
which
Let's
is
see if we
like
can
a
go upstairs.
super limited VIP.
There we go.
Yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Within a year for Splatoon
Before all this
4.
goes any further.
Nice.
I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom
then the
died a
final
few months
boss-
ago, I
final boss of
found it
Black
when I
Myth
was going through her
Wukong.
stuff.
Maddie,
Like I say, the hardest bosses, in my opinion,
what was your mom's
were
name?
Tiger Vanguard, because you're not leveled up by the time you
Both
fight him.
or
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Erlang.
How did you know
If I
that?
had to think one more, Scorpion King.
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had
Jaime
passed.
died, so we know Jaime's
Yeah,
gonna die.
it was pretty sudden.
Wow. That
Because
is-
Jaime's alive,
It's quite sad.
but he's dead now, so
Right.
we know he's gonna die.
Touching.
Have you seen The Saint with oh my goodness, who plays Goose in Top Gun? Oh, what is that guy's name? Right, Tom Cruise plays Maverick, right? Who's the one who's like Tom Cruise's like arch nemesis in The Flight School? He's like a really famous actor who gained a lot of weight recently. This dude with the ponytail looks like that guy in another movie called The Saint. It just popped in my head. I was like, hey, that's where they got his, like, I'm pretty sure that's where they got the inspiration for his look. Oh my goodness, it's gonna like bother me now.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy
Oh,
to
what
lose
is that
someone you
guy's
love.
name?
Thanks.
Val Kilmer,
Lucky for
yes.
me, it wasn't
Val
my first
Kilmer
rodeo.
plays this character in The Saint. The Saint's about like cold
Bonnie.
fusion. I just
wish
remember
I'd
that
stayed
about
in
the
touch
movie.
with her.
And the dude here looks like him. Iceman,
wondering
there.
where
Ooh, and
both
look,
of
there
our
we
film
go.
strips came
But
from?
doesn't he look like Val Kilmer in The Saint? Let me make sure I'm saying
I
that.
don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
what's your price?
Like he does like this
You know what?
ponytail look.
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
I have to watch it again. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Like there's a scene where Val Kilmer's like at an airport or something. Cause he's like a master of disguises. I forget, like I vaguely remember this movie. Cause I'm like, why is he's like a scientist or something? I forget like the premise of it. That's not creepy. Let me see, can I still go here? No. Nope, we can't, so obviously we lost something. But I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, like, these characters are not doing it for me. Like, I have not an emotional connection with anyone on that I play yet. Yeah, I have, Dave Wilson. I did. I showed earlier that I 100%ed because you know PlayStation shows it, so I showed that I did. So I've beaten it. Erlang, yeah, he's like legit. He's like the hardest boss. I don't say that lightly either.
Cool statue. Missing a piece, though.
He's hard because he like, it's just the timing and everything.
Wow.
Like,
Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family.
I should have like
Whoa.
streamed that boss fight.
Quite a piece.
The more I think
Look
about
at the
it.
metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Does Frank Stone have big stones? I don't know. Define big stones, Ron Slusher. That's actually
Sensationalist
will probably
trash.
tell more about you
Sam
than
Green
about
took
Frank
down
Stone.
Frank
So
Stone.
how would you define
I
big
could write
stones?
a better book than this.
How do I? There we go. Alright, cool. So that's Frank Stone. Frank Stone committed his crimes with the help of
Yeah.
an accomplice. Probably.
And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be
Oh,
climbing the
look, we saw
walls
this
looking
earlier.
for a way out. Who's Dan? Not in a million years. No way.
What are we looking for?
You'd really get a
Cutscene.
kick out of this place. And then you'd probably
Ron, you
kick
went
me out
quiet
of this
there.
place and keep it all to yourself.
Talking to someone special?
What? What do you mean?
Like Bonnie, perhaps?
I was in Berlin.
I just
you know,
don't
at school,
cast Frank Stone's
when I
Rock.
heard she was sick.
I don't even know what that means. Too deep.
But
right?
it was my
He's not an
midterms,
end
and
boss. Like he's in chapter
she said
3.
I should just come home when I finished. So I did.
Like in order to get
But by then it
the
was
optional ending, you do have
too
to
late.
fight him. But he's not like.
She died while I was
I
over
beat
the
him
Atlantic.
before I went to the main, but I didn't.
It all
It's not like
happened
an
so
end
fast
boss.
it doesn't feel like she's gone.
So if there's an optional end boss,
So I
I'll
just
have to fight him.
Kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this.
Hey, look at this.
This was just last summer.
It's a real fun
I
challenge.
know
Yeah,
you
no,
said
they was
it
I
had
like
been a
it.
really
Hack and
long
slash is
time,
my
but
thing.
Can you
I
tell
can't
me
do
anything
Souls,
about
but I
her
can do hack and
from
slash.
when you knew
And I
her?
think that game was more hack and slash than Souls. Which, if you saw
gosh.
the video,
Well,
I was like looking forward to, right?
she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met.
Like I
Even
just
after
like
I got to
freedom of
know her.
movement.
She
Like,
did
I
everything she
enjoyed it.
wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
But now I'm getting ready for Prince of Persia, which I was talking to Estadia, who's playing it now. Prince of Persia's DLC comes out this like this week. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
You got Prince of Persia, Diablo,
Yeah,
and
there is
Remnant 2
something I've been thinking
DLC all
about.
coming out in like the next month. So I'm really
I
excited.
never told anyone else. It was a
What if Frank
long
Stone
time ago.
collaborates with Alan Wake? Oh, they'll call
We're
it.
just kids
They'll call it.
making a movie.
Well,
Jaime, Chris, and me.
because you know they call Alan Wake too woke.
Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell.
I think Jaime dies
That
here.
night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys.
Okay. I don't know. I think I'm missing some of
Look.
the lore here, y'all.
What? I don't see anything.
Okay, Val Kilmer.
Ah, there, right there.
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
Like, you're in a neighborhood, yo. Like, there are people walking. You know what I mean? This is how people get shot in neighborhoods. Because people freak out because someone's walking on the sidewalk. Like, yeah, are they in your yard? No, they're on the street. Oh my goodness.
Great. If this plot gets any thicker, it's gonna need a new pair of jeans.
Do you guys
Like
think we
it's
should
any
be
thicker,
worried? I
it's gonna
mean,
need a new
what if
pair
they're
of jeans.
dangerous?
I haven't heard that.
Maybe we should find Augustine and let her know.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
Reliquary? I've
Facts
never
all
heard
over
of
the
this.
place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Who makes these decisions in games? Who's that? Like, you're in a strange neighborhood and you're like, what, I get scared? Someone's outside. They're not in your fence.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris.
I think this guy's
got a
gonna
lot
die.
to do.
This one.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking.
Time to get cooking. Good looking. That's how she said that.
What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper
That's what she
article
said.
ever
Oh,
written
Erling,
at the
all one
library?
word.
It's
Yeah,
insane. It's all right
completely
there.
Worst, hardest boss.
No.
Yeah, he
Tell
was.
me more.
I've spent like
Who's
all
this
day
optional
looking
boss
up
you
every
speak of?
single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official
Like, that boss
member
fight
of the
literally
team,
took me like a full
gotta
day.
wear the team
Nah, it didn't take me. It took me like a full
jersey.
day's worth of
Wow.
playing.
This is
So that's like
this is amazing.
3-4 hours.
I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
In Prince of
I
Persia,
thought he got the
Menelaus is the hardest
Yeah.
boss in Prince of
And
Persia.
Sheriff Kushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the
deal
very same
stuff?
spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
Let's do it. You're right.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
You're
Yeah.
right. We're
So
gonna do it.
let's not fuck it up.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
They go in the garage, then talk to Linda. All right, here we go. Let's go look at this stuff first.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
Sure, no one was
We're
sad to
looking
see
for
it go.
anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The
I
mill's a
wonder
pretty
if
huge
Linda's
place.
okay with all this
Why, I'm sure
Frank
there's gotta be
Stone
something
stuff.
we haven't found yet.
Definitely
Stone
possible.
Stuff.
We'll find it.
Latina. Latina. It's interesting.
Here. Look at this.
Erlang is who
No
I meant. You
projections
can finish
dire
the
for
game
fall
after
season.
your
It
first
mentions
fight
Frank?
with the
No, but
previous
it
shell.
goes into the
But
mindset of
you
the
get
workers.
the tuning if you do that.
People were
Then
depressed.
go fight Erlang.
There were suicides.
Then
At
go
the
back
mill?
to the shell
Not
again.
at the mill, but like people who
okay,
worked
okay,
there
okay.
or got laid off.
I didn't. I went and fought Erlang
This was a year or
first.
two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this.
So yeah,
The mill was in
how I
serious
did it.
decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or
that's your expert opinion?
it's just a hunch.
Turn this radio on. Put the tape in. That looks a little thin to be a tape.
I pulled some of these today too.
What's that?
Yeah. I can remember
But
it
GG's to
clear
you
as a
too,
bell.
David Wilson. It's a solid game.
Don't think I've ever experienced
I think they
anything
scored
like
it
that
right
night.
though. I think it's right in that
Before
80,
since.
85 range.
And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better.
Whew.
He came right up and told me we had to search
So
every
again,
nook and cranny
trying
of
to get
that
over this
place.
cold. I think it's a cold,
And if
y'all.
we had
'Cause it's a
waited
sore
just
throat.
second longer, well,
So I gotta hydrate.
there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time.
Sam took Stone down.
Like something out of a movie.
All right.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody
Ooh, look,
questioned my dad's
I got
story.
an achievement. Let me see this. What is this? Oh, that's not that great of an achievement. Like half players got that. All right.
They were friends after that. My
don't
dad
know,
gave
I
the
get super
eulogy
excited when I see that.
Mr. Holt passed.
Something tells me I am missing a bunch of those little artifacts. All right. Let's look up here. All right, let's see if we need to talk to anybody. Oh, we already did that. Have we talked to this chick? There we go.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Internet Games, what's going on? In 2026, it's a ground up remake. Do not tell Rudix that. He's gonna think it's a remaster. Shout out to Rudix. Her obsession with Frank Stone is intense. Let's do this.
Do you think I should worry about how tight they're getting after like one day? She barely knew Robert existed.
I'm excited
They're
about it.
inseparable.
Like I said, I'm into Prince of Persia.
They're
I don't know why
friends,
Ubisoft
Jaime.
gets so much hate.
But sometimes friends both long for something more, something passionate, something.
I agree,
Okay,
David
stop.
Wilson.
I've been thinking about something for the movie. Take a look.
After being in,
What
what
is
did
all
you
this?
think, David Wilson?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
And
Yeah,
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
understand that you don't
We'll
have to
shoot
keep
it
the
if we have
game
time.
if it's not your
Cool.
thing too. Yeah, no worries, David.
This furnace chamber location is perfect, but I
Later,
wouldn't have
Dave
known
Wilson.
about it without Chris's research.
Let's be like this.
It's pretty rad. I
You
hope
know,
we
I'm
have
gonna
time
be
to
like
shoot it.
a positive
Thanks.
person.
Me too.
Normally, I'm not as positive of a person.
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is?
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's super late for y'all.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized
Yeah,
it was
but, like,
Frank.
catch internet
It's about
games
mill
2 days in a row.
operations, kind of a puff
Pretty
piece
cool.
to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company
I'll definitely be
moves.
probably
Head
shutting
on
it
out
down
and
in
shoot the
probably
shit
45
out of
minutes
this
to an
thing.
hour.
Let's go. Let's
'Cause I
go.
gotta rest,
Time is
too.
money. Let's make
Try to-
a movie.
So I gotta go in tomorrow, and I don't know. I kind of not feeling it fully. You know what I mean?
Now, what were you little ding
This one, Cherry Man, I'm really out of all of them. I think this is my
Oh.
least favorite so far
Interesting.
because it's just there's not a lot of action in it. It's like watching a movie, which that's like the part of my mind that's getting turned on. It's like, is this like movie or is it a game? And usually they keep you engaged a little bit longer. Like we've been playing for
Ladies and gentlemen, I present
about 2 hours.
Yep.
If you compare from last time and this time, and for the most
See
part,
the
I'm just
creek
watching.
down there? We followed that, takes us right to the secret
Yeah.
entrance.
I don't see it.
People will
That's why
start
it's
to
secret.
talk. What do you mean, Internet of Games? That made your stream toys? I like your streams.
We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
I like everybody's streams if I can catch
Ready?
them.
Oh, careful. First step's a doozy.
I try to catch them if I can.
All right. This way.
This way. Let's go. Let's go. Who am I? I'm her. Okay, let me make sure.
Breathe in.
What game are you playing right now, Cherry Man? If you're still there. You play these types of
I can't
games
believe we're
too.
gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking what?
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also
You
gonna
have?
take a bit
Where are
longer.
you at, Cherry Man?
Those are both very.
Like I said, I told the chat I
down
just
the
beat it
middle.
earlier. I think it was
So-
Friday.
Which way?
Thursday night, Friday. One of those two. Let's climb. I don't wanna do anything. That's nice. What are
Let's
you
keep
playing
this
it
as
on?
simple as
PC,
possible and not waste
GFN?
any time.
Okay, we just have to be careful about my dad.
Chapter 2 is one of the hardest bosses in my opinion. For
Hop on
that,
over.
for your leveled upness, Chapter 2 is like one of the hardest bosses. Probably hardest too, but definitely in my opinion one of the hardest.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember. I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing.
I totally hear
Growing
you.
up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad
I mean,
the hero of Cedar Hills.
This one's a
I
little
remember he didn't want
different
to be interviewed for that profile.
because
he
I
ran
feel
for
like
the
what's
10th
gonna happen
anniversary.
is like I'm gradually
Kind of
like
cool title though.
my reflexes aren't
the
gonna
title?
be
The man who drew blood from a stone.
as good.
Damn.
So it's gonna give me a quick time event, and I'm gonna be like, oh man, and someone's gonna die. Legion, but I will get through it. Oh, nice. How's the
My
Legion
dad.
go holding up on it?
Everybody, hide.
Who makes the Legion go again? I was just talking about this to someone. Like, I think I'll talk about it this weekend, or this Thursday. This Thursday, Shades of Purple will be like it's gonna be a pretty intense one. I have no interview scheduled, so I'm gonna be giving y'all like raw purple. Holding
We
up
won't
great,
come
that's
back this
good.
way again. Let's go.
I thought we said we wanted to climb.
This place is awesome.
Let me go here. What's this?
I wonder what we'll find inside.
Nope, nothing. Do we need to climb up this? Oh, look at that. They're all synchronized when they climbed. That's kind of interesting. They're on the same pacing.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
This
Got one
guy
for
bringing
everyone?
flashlights and all.
What you got in there?
Ah, well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
Very creepy. Very, very creepy. Is there someone there? Looks like there is. Let's go. What does this say? Charo. Charo. Lenovo makes it. Alright. So Lenovo makes
We
one.
must be under the mail by now.
Asus makes one.
Just gotta
Steam
find a
makes
way
one. Nintendo makes a handheld.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
A lot of handhelds on the market.
The night he was here with Frank
I'll be
Stone?
talking about why that's important.
There was one time when I was little.
Let's do it over here. Looking for collectibles.
Who would have left this here?
Who knows? Can't go that way. Let's go this way. Let me open this up. I am missing a lot of collectibles because that's like keeps showing it to me, and I feel like I should be having new ones by the time it shows that to me. So I'm missing a lot. Let's climb. I watched the Assassin's Creed Shadows videos again today. The game is going to have some very interesting mechanics, and lighting is seriously impressive. So you're gonna buy it, right? I'll probably buy it. It'll definitely not be day and date for me, but I will buy it.
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene.
Just because I feel like Diablo is
the
gonna be
director card. She'll
something
probably
I'm
never
gonna
talk
be
to me again.
super involved with at that time. But that is how I plan on ending out my gaming years with Assassin's Creed Shadow. Not injured. Hey, Severin, what's going on?
Huh, you're a little key.
I wonder if this is now. Got a little key. You know, that would annoy me if
Better
I
get
got
back
to a
to Robert.
door and didn't have a key. Oh man, and that was like that little thing. I'd be so annoyed. Let's open this. Severin, how have you been? I know you've probably been busy. Thanks for stopping by. Do they? What day? One-year-old birthday. I don't remember that birthday personally. What are y'all gonna do? I remember my second birthday. I don't remember my first birthday.
So I was gonna say, when I was little, man, he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember,
Same as me and my sister.
kind of like
birthday.
knowing
Oh,
what he
yeah,
went
I do
through.
remember you saying something like that.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad. I got to see him the way he really is. He showed me
I
all
have a
his
friend who's
scars.
born on September 28th.
You know, he fucked up his shoulder that night. Real bad. Still kills
I
you
played
like he
tennis
used
with
to.
her when I was growing up.
Probably
Weird that I
never
still
will.
remember her birthday.
Damn.
She wasn't that
I
nice.
didn't know it was so intense.
You
He
turned
told
30.
me he and Frank don't square it off face to face. Right here in
to
the
the
mill.
30s.
The furnace chamber,
If
actually.
no one's told you that,
Oh shit.
I am no longer there.
What else did he
But
tell you?
I do remember it.
Just
What did I
that
do for my 30th birthday? Let me think about this.
he saw things no man should ever see.
I don't even remember what I
What
did
does
for my
that
30th.
mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye.
Probably hung
Just
out
don't
with
wanna
some
see him
friends.
like that.
Sounds like something I would have done.
You sound disappointed.
Nothing up here. This one, you think it looks good? They did a good job with the lighting. The story is taking slow to pick up, and it's kind of confusing because there's like 3 different time zones. So it's kind of one of those trippy, like, non-linear type of things. So I could see myself, like, eventually, like, trying to figure this one out again. Did we already try to open this up? I think we did. Oh, we can't. Oh my god. Who is this? I don't know why all of a sudden I would now. If you want to play it, you might just buy it and play it. I'm a gamer, but that doesn't mean I care about every game. Ah, I feel ya.
As I've been saying,
It's like me.
you sound disappointed.
Most of the Sony's
No.
games and Xbox games I don't care
No.
about. So I get you.
But I'm glad you've
But-
got such a good relationship with your dad.
Remnant 2 DLC's coming out.
Me
And
too.
Prince of Persia DLC's coming out. And I'm excited about that. They happen like back to back. So I am excited. Because Remnant, if y'all remember, was my game of the year last year. And Prince of Persia potentially is my game of the year this year. I don't know, Black Myth Wukong was good. But there was some bugs that, whoa, she said pick up something.
No way.
Hey, they have a hat like this in Little Nightmares.
Wow. I think that
Hey,
could
Crow, what's
actually
going
be my
on?
dad's. Yeah,
I thought police officers had to guard those things for their lives.
I'm sure he did. Then again, I can see why he
I'm
left it
busy with
behind.
Black. Oh, you are? Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Let me go back. Let me think about your final boss in Chapter 5. I know things by the bosses. So you're Smoky, it's Ashy. And your final boss in Chapter 5. What do you think about that?
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
Oh, it's that chapter.
I haven't given it much thought.
I know what
Not
chapter
like
you're on.
you.
What makes you think
The
I
final
am?
boss of the
I can
chapter
just tell.
is
The
not
film, the
necessarily
directing, it's in
my
your
favorite
blood.
of that chapter, if it makes sense.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out.
I don't know what you mean by
Horror movies
GameCraft, but
especially.
okay. Like StarCraft?
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted
Like, y'all, I'm not gonna be.
mills.
If I was these two, like these people, I would have no idea how to get back to the entrance of this cave. Or what is this? A sewer? I called it a cave. Seems like an interesting
Okay,
thing just to have.
so you don't really think it's haunted?
Don't I?
Knock it off.
Do y'all believe in things being haunted? I kind of split on that myself. Initially, I would have said no, but now I kind of feel like maybe there are things we just can't explain through science. So I'm kind of like leaning towards, yeah, things can be haunted. Like, I think science... Oh, they're great. We found a flashlight. Cool.
Look at this old thing. Ugh, busted.
Don't worry. I wish they had kept... They would have stayed where they were. 'Cause I don't know where they were walking to. I know I came down this thing. Like I said, I thought it was... Prince of Persia is still, in my opinion, the better game. Strictly from a gaming standpoint, Prince of Persia is better.
I think this is it.
If I want to say,
Up
like,
there.
everything combined, then, okay, Black Myth Wukong's the better experience. But that's, like, because it forced me to... Wait, what does this say? Last chance to turn back. Okay. Oh, I guess we have to climb. But yeah, I think it forced me to do a lot of stuff, so I think it's like the better experience, but just purely game, I have to give it to Prince of Persia. It should outsell Elden Ring, though. I mean,
Oh, thank
it's
goodness.
to a bigger market.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call on the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on,
Like,
people!
traditionally, China hasn't
No more
been a
standing
AAA
around
powerhouse.
flapping our yap sacks.
So you
One more scene and we're
literally
done.
tapped open that market. Why do we need to pick it up a bit? 2.2 million. It makes sense though, right? China's not really an open market to console gaming. So there's more PC gamers in China. Oh, that's creepy. But it's all about games, right? 2.2 million on console, and it was only sold on one console? It's pretty good.
And cut! How is that for you?
Basically,
got
that's
it.
5%
You
of
know what that
gamers,
means,
right?
right?
5% of PlayStation gamers bought the game. 1 out of
And
20.
that's
That's
a picture
solid
wrap
in my book.
on Murderville! Way to go, everybody!
No, it's not, but they did say about 85 to 90% of the game sales are Chinese. Now, how they figured that out, I don't know. But that is what, what's his name, the Forbes writer said. Let me make her negative.
You don't think you're
Nancy.
being a little premature with the face sucking?
I just wrapped my first movie. I can celebrate however I want.
I do think
But we're not
things that
technically
can be
wrapped.
explained happen
Huh?
through a
We still
lack of
have one more
evidence
scene
to
to
explain
shoot.
them. It's no coincidence. Hauntings are different.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh?
Things that
Yeah, I
can't be
think we could
explained.
work with that.
Yeah, I
But
think
you're
that's what
playing
you said.
brother and sister.
Come on.
I don't know.
With our
Internet of
chemistry?
Games.
Nobody's gonna buy that.
Marcus,
Where were
I
you
don't
thinking
know.
we'd shoot the new scene?
I feel like there's
do have
lack
a
of
place in
evidence
mind,
for
actually.
sure. But what if they told you that there's evidence that there's like a spiritual realm?
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
Like if they found
do
evidence
you
that there
guys
was a
think?
spiritual realm. How about that?
Say we do it.
Sounds good.
Let me see. To support a great game, I think that game did well enough. There's a lot of great games that don't get supported. Look at Prince of
Yo.
Persia.
You coming?
It didn't sell that many. And I think that's
yeah.
a phenomenal game.
Be right there.
Did you see something?
No.
But it's also,
nothing.
like I said, it
You sure?
wasn't really advertised
kinda
much
spooked.
on
up?
PlayStation. It's not on Nintendo. It's not on
Nothing,
Xbox.
right.
So
Said
to
time
put
may saw ghosts
2.2
back
in
then.
something that didn't really get
Okay, I'm not
advertised, like
5.
if you're in the know, you knew about it.
Well,
And the studio doesn't have a track record with Western markets. I think
Disagree.
it's solid 2.2. Obviously, it could do better.
What are you doing here?
I'm part of the crew.
We don't need any help.
Then I'll
What's
just
Astrobot
hang out
selling
and
at?
stay out of your way.
This is a closed
The
set.
thing about Astrobot
Apparently not.
is it probably has a lot less
Bonnie,
of a
I really think you should
budget.
be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know?
They said 80
And
gamers
that's
make
all
that.
I'm
80
good
developers
for?
made that over 3 years.
No. I mean,
So that's roughly. Let's see if I can do the math on this.
Linda?
That's roughly about $60 million, $60 to $80 million. Bonnie's gonna do. Let's do this. This chick's negative. We're gonna make her negative.
Whatever. I don't care if she tags along.
Okay, cool. I'll be
And I don't even know what
totally
studio made
invisible.
it for Sony.
Just act like I'm not even here. Actually,
So, I
scratch
think
that.
that's-
Act
it's
like
solid.
I am here, but like invisible, but you
But
still
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know
here,
Astrobot
and you're
sales
not gonna get
numbers.
up to any funny business, because that's just gross. Okay,
I'm not really a platformer like that.
Do
It's a good game though. It's a return to form for Sony of sorts, and people talk so highly of it. Are buying
Well,
like
okay, are we just gonna
that,
stand
which is
around?
irritating.
Or
It's a
are we
good
gonna
game.
Make a movie. Time is money.
I don't know
right?
platformers. Like I know Ori,
Make
but
sure
I
you
put
don't
that more
get
in the
the way.
Metrovania.
We've still got a lot to do, and
Category?
I don't work well with distractions on my set.
I think you mean our set.
So that makes. I mean, yeah, but I would hope most games get support. Like, what's a game that sells really well? I guess here's a question. What's a game that sold really well that wasn't a great game? Okay, I think I think solved it for myself. From what I understood, Pokemon Scarlet was sold really well, but it wasn't a really well done game. So, man, I keep missing this stuff, y'all. So I can see that. But what's another one? $80,000 for Astrobot? How much is it? What's the price tag on that game? 80,000? Seems a little low. What they should do is put it on PS Plus though. And I don't think they average, like it's a newer IP. That's not good though. If you're saying 80,000 bought it. Like I said, it's a newer IP, not a lot of marketing budget on that game. Oh, she can run? Okay, hold on. Let me start doing this. I didn't know she could run. Let's do that. Nothing there. I'm just checking everything because I kind of am annoyed that I'm not getting those little trinkets. We're actually $60. It's not even a $7 title. 60 is still a lot though. Prince of Persia was 50. I think Rudix is the only person I know who's played it. But again, like y'all never really hear me talk about okay, platformers. I wonder if Ninja Guy X bought it. He's a platformer guru. I read the evidence and tip to repeat the findings by experimentation. So let's say you did that. Let's say you did the experiment and you found out that there's like ghosts. Like there's actually ghosts. What then? So you would believe it then, right? Also, these console gamers claim they buy more games than we do on PC, but then games like Elden Ring, Helldivers 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Black Myth will come out and blame bam, PC is outselling everyone. It depends. So like I said, I think this one is doing well in China, which is, you know, hats off to them. I also think there's a lot of I don't know, China's kind of a hard because you can't really verify the data. We know it sold really well on Steam, right? You can verify that, but there's so many other Chinese platforms like Steam competitors. So like I think the only people who would know that are Game Science, Steam, PlayStation. So, and I don't think Steam actually posts sales numbers, and they're not the only one.
This is
as
right
far
when
as
Dad came face to face
the
with Frank
correlation is that on average a console
I
gamer
always had a mental
will
picture
spend
of
more
it,
than a
but
PC gamer on average.
Now that I'm actually seeing
Because
it
the
with my
vast
own
majority of
eyes,
PC gamers play
I don't
free-to-play
know, it's
games. However,
different.
there's a positive correlation between the amount of money you spend on gaming hardware and the amount of money you spend on games, which makes sense if you think about it, right? That the more you spend on gaming paraphernalia means you're going to probably buy more games. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's as revolutionary as some of the analysts like to think it is. But in the US, if they are saying like the numbers are true, that 80% of the game was bought in China, or 85% or some crazy high number like that, then you would have to look at the PC market outside of China, the PC market in the PlayStation market outside of China to do a comparison. Also, Korea too, can't forget them. Korea's more of a mobile market. They are starting to get their gaming, but like I said, when I lived in Korea, they were light years, not light years. That's hyperbole. They were way farther ahead in mobile gaming, and also they still have in Korea, it's like Japan, they still have a fairly large like arcade. Let me see if I can go here. Arcade scene. So there's that. Like, okay, now what did we get here? This can be used to open the door back there, right? Cool. Cool. I haven't been to Seoul. I haven't been either, but I just know, and from what I've seen from the data, they are starting to pick up their AAA gaming, just like their anime. They're picking that up too. But I haven't seen Korea. Like, I think you're gonna. Who they made? Liza P, right? That was a Korean studio. I think that was a Korean studio. Can I go up there? That looks like it's begging me to go up there, but it's not. All right. Let's go talk to some people. When did she join us? Oh yeah, they had that whole conversation. There we go.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Yes, Liza P was a Korea studio,
Chris.
indeed.
You
Yep,
start
that's what I
here.
thought.
Robert and I'll follow.
I mean, they're. We'll see how they
Bonnie,
go.
Just
How
stay
it
behind
goes.
and
I
try not to
think.
make too much sound while we're rolling.
Personally, I think as game
All
development,
right. Everybody ready for a take?
I think you're going to see more and more
Sound
foreign
speaks.
studios come on board.
Jaime?
Because it's
Chris?
just too expensive
All
to
set?
make games in the West. And the games that are going to be made in the West are going to be probably lacking.
And action.
Just because not only
There's
the
something
cost,
else you want to say to me?
but I guess
Now's your
also
last
the
chance.
cost-cutting measures they
As a
take.
matter of fact, there is. Don't do this.
I have to.
No. You
And they have
don't.
DLC
You
and
know
sequel in the
that's not
works from what I
true.
hear.
Maybe I'd
I
feel
didn't know
better if it were anyone
Inzio
else.
is Korean
Who
too.
else
I think
is
the
there?
same developers
But it's
Craft and brought
not fair.
Tango
No
Gameworks.
one said it
They
was.
did buy
Already
Tango
lost Mom
Gameworks,
and
right?
Dad. Don't want to lose you too.
Now who's being unfair?
They bought the studio. They didn't just buy the
And we
IP, they
started
bought the
being
studio, which is
selfish.
credit to them.
Selfish? I'm doing this for you. I'm
So
doing
that's
this
my
for our parents.
analysis. I think more and more you're gonna see outside of the
Cool
United
sauce.
States game
Might
development,
not be too late
and
to
more and
save
more
Mom and
inside
Dad.
the United States. I
That's
think you're gonna
impossible.
see
Nothing
what
is
you're currently
impossible.
seeing. I'll probably talk about
Something
this on
about
Shades of
this
Purple. The more I think about it, it's
doesn't
probably
seem right.
worth the topic.
Do you trust me?
Is that the studios that really make it in the
Do you trust
West
me?
Yes, of course.
Then you know what I have
are going to be
do.
the ones that are very indie. So if you read between the lines, I am not bullish on Xbox Game Studios.
Totally felt like
I'm not
just in
bullish
this
on
thing.
EA.
How was the lighting?
It was great.
THQ Take-Two
Did
Interactive,
you hear that weird groan
I
right at
think
the end
they
there?
have like
no,
obviously
but
some watch
don't
and
sweat
repeat
it. We're gonna
games.
replace the sound at Hyman's
But
anyway.
if Grand Theft Auto 6 is not a slam
How'd I do?
dunk, yeah, I could see them being in very. That will mess up their development schedule.
Jaime, it was perfect.
Do you really think so?
It was
That's a
everything we
good.
needed the
It
scene to
means
do.
they get to continue going and aren't just thrown away. No, it's anytime people can continue to make their game.
Okay.
I continue
Yeah,
to think that Hi-Fi Rush would have probably
Something
done better
about
as a
this just
Nintendo
doesn't
game.
seem right.
Just feels like it
Okay,
more than an
that's
Xbox
not
game.
what I sounded like.
I don't know. It was pretty spot on.
Because like from what I've seen, Xbox
Gotta
gamers
agree.
are.
Go around doing impressions
It's
of
not
you,
their
Joe.
style.
impressions
Same
me
thing when I
all
say
the
with Ori.
time.
I think Ori's the best game ever that Xbox published on the console. That
Damn,
is.
kids, that was fun.
And
Really thought it
I
was
just don't
okay?
think that's
Yeah,
their
better than
market.
half the films I
But
see
I
in
don't
New
know.
York.
Rouster
I mean,
plays a
one
lot
of
of
them
these
was just
games.
a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping.
Rouster's
Wow.
a big Xbox
Seriously.
gamer.
I'm impressed.
I think Firewalk might be in deep, though. Firewalk. What did Firewalk do?
But I gotta be honest.
I don't know him by name.
What?
You really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing
Concord?
your own
Oh,
life
the
for the good of your
PlayStation
sibling
studio?
and your parents.
For sure.
Definitely sounds familiar. Almost like it could even be
But
based on someone
here's the
we
thing,
know,
like
but
that's a great
geez,
example of bad
wonder who?
marketing. I don't mean
That's
advertising.
not fair,
Like
Bonnie.
No one said it was.
I think they're gonna
We're
learn
trying to
some
make something
lessons from
fun.
that, but that's
I'm not
just
trying to make
not
everyone else
understanding
miserable.
your market.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
Especially when
What?
you have
You
like
don't
a
wanna
game
tell
that's
me how
probably built
noble
to
it
be
is that
free
you're
to
making
play.
this movie with your girlfriend while I
And then
had
you're
to start
going up
my
against some
entire
pretty
life
solid
to
free to
take
play
care of
games out
you
there.
and Dad?
I know Rudix likes that game a lot,
I liked it better when you were gone.
but when I first saw it, the first time I heard about it was at the Summer Games Fest, and I was like, "Who is this game for?" It's always what I ask. Who is this game for? It's like Astrobot. Who's Astrobot for? It's a PlayStation game, but if you ask me, like, what are the best? Like, is PlayStation a platforming game? No. So is maybe PlayStation trying to go somewhere else with their or trying to expand? Sure, but again, it's not like a platforming platform.
Hey, Bonnie?
It was
Wanna come
massive,
outside
but
with me for a
I mean,
minute?
gaming's a
You should
high
help
risk,
with
high
something.
reward. You know, I don't think it's the worst.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever. Like they're gonna probably repurpose it, change it up a little bit. Like I think they're gonna learn from it, and the fact that they have, like Sony's going through some growing pains too. I just don't think people realize that Sony and Xbox are doing it totally different. Sony's gonna probably double down on their IP, and I think Microsoft or Xbox for that matter is going to. I'll
just
talk
wanted
about
to
this
tell
for
you,
sure on Thursday.
How much I loved making this movie with you.
Xbox is gonna probably they have what they want.
I mean, with you.
They have the
not
cash cows they want.
with me
If
also.
you think Xbox is
You
gonna
know
come
what I
out with
mean.
something revolutionary, I don't think so.
I think we should do something special to mark the occasion.
PlayStation
So,
started off with
I don't
Crash
know if I'm
Bandicoot
quite
and
ready
Spy
to
the Dragon
break out
Stop
the
It Purple.
champagne just
Yeah,
yet.
they don't have it,
But
but
we
they're
finished the
still going.
movie.
I think
It's in the
they have a.
can.
When I talk
We
about
finished
Sony
the
IP,
shoot, yeah,
like
but
it's more than
we're
just
still gonna have
the,
to sell
the
people
gaming
on
IP.
this thing.
Sony has a lot of IP,
Okay, sure.
right?
We should keep exploring this place while we still can.
Do they own
I
the
don't know if
rights,
that's a good
the
idea.
gaming rights to all
If we
that
can just
IP?
get,
I don't know that.
One more shot of something
But
directly
it's very
connected
telling
to
when I
Frank
say like
Stone,
Sony doubling
anything
down,
he might
like
have
they
left
literally
behind,
made
we'll get
co-CEOs
all the attention
so
in the
that
world.
they
We
could
should look
expand
for
their
that place in the
IP
newspaper
to
article,
like
the
the silver
machine shop.
screen. Like that's how like I
Hey.
think of it.
Chris.
The fact that they don't have Crash Bandit or Spy the Dragon, I like I said, I was use the camera. There we go.
Holy,
What can you see?
something freaky. I don't know if I can describe
Look at
it.
that. Where's
try shooting a
Marcus?
little.
Marcus, look, we got proof something's happening. What IP do they own? The Last of Us, Uncharted, God of War, and what else? I would have to look at their catalog, but they own a ton of IP, like that's not gaming. How do I do this?
Whoa. Ain't that something?
What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Okay.
Ah, rats.
What's up?
Camera needs cranking. Hold on.
Okay, okay.
That did it.
Okay, what am I trying to do?
Let me get more.
Shoot.
Whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great in the movie.
Okay, I think I got it. They have no, but their movie and their anime.
Think that door will take us to the machine shop?
Like I said, let's look at Crunchyroll. Do they own the gaming rights to that IP?
Let's go take a look.
Like obviously they're gonna expand and continue to buy IP, but they still own quite a bit. And I think that's what they have to do. They have to expand their whole portfolio. Like people forget, like Sony still has Sony Entertainment. Game as a platform, game as nodes in a network. Microsoft equals game as a platform. I can see that. I mean, definitely those are like their big ones, God of War and Uncharted. I also think Sony, what they're going to do is a lot more time
Not the
exclusives.
sheriff was all bark and no bite.
That's, to me, their strategy works like that. And I don't think Xbox is going to play in that market.
This place he is.
I guess so. I mean, he always has been.
So maybe that's credit to you when you're saying that they don't have IP. But I think they're going to double down there.
Take in the middle of the night. We're in the abandoned steel mill where he killed a guy.
Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime. Maybe it helps him somehow.
Person you keep answering must have blocked me since I don't see what you keep responding to. Who, me? Internet of Games? I don't know, Marcus does.
What do you mean?
It's okay.
It's more like an obsession. And it's gotten pretty weird.
Okay, elaborate on that, please.
Maybe it's just the way he was dealing
That's
with
okay.
stress or guilt or whatever, but
Like I said, I kind of... Oh, I like this doll!
Why is it always clowns?
This looks like the thing from Home Depot I was telling y'all about. That's where my mind went right now. It does.
what worry? Oh, yes, right.
Is it- I think Microsoft, like, people think I'm crazy,
Not this way.
but I think I'm going to outline it again. I think this is the last Xbox console as we know Xbox consoles is this generation. Everybody's talking about, oh, what is that? That look blue.
Like acupuncture with all the pins?
No.
That looks interesting.
Wait, you don't mean like cult stuff?
I just don't see why it makes sense for them to do something.
Well,
And people
you
say a
did.
handheld, and Cherry Man kind of highlighted why I think a handheld doesn't make sense.
That's it.
Sure.
Whatever you say, man.
Let's use an item. There we go. Cool. Because there's just too many handhelds out there. That's why. That reminds me of Kilton? Who's Kilton? Even had the same laugh as the clown from Dead by Daylight, which is made by Beer, so it makes sense. Yeah, so if you know the lore in this, so I've played Dead by Daylight, and I was saying last week, I don't know like, Dead by Daylight, I just come into the game, you get flashlights and like, I don't understand the lore of Dead by Daylight. Like, maybe I'm missing something, but that's just something I'm always like, what do y'all mean, the lore? But they say this game has so much for the lore. And I'm like, what do y'all mean so much for the lore? Let me try this. Because it looks like yellow. Yellow in games is always like something that's like, oh, we should do something here. So let me do that. And then let me come up here. Let me check over here first, though. Because y'all know I'm looking for those little things in the toolbox that I seem to not find. I've seen me Day by Day in this game already. I don't like what? Like, please, you can totally ruin whatever. If you're seeing them, let me know. This is kind of weird. Because I don't know what we're doing. I'm just kind of moving these things. I think I'm going to need to move this too. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe. Maybe she can jump over. Alright, let's try that. I think... I don't know if she's going to jump on that or not. That looks kind of risky. So I may have not done that toolbox right. What's the clown doll in reference to? The mat you're swimming around now looks like the Macmillan is saved from the game itself. So yeah, so I can understand what you just said there. Like where you're saying this looks like this board, right? In the game where you knock things over. I can totally see where you're saying that. Right? Or the planks or something like that. So I totally hear you on that. But as far as like the story, I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Again, that's user error on my part, but I don't know the lore of the game. But I do know. So I was hoping that they would like maybe. So I played all of the Dark. What is it called? What's Supermassive's trilogy called, or their games called? Dark Pictures. I played all of the Dark Pictures games. And so I kind of know that. Like when I see something, I'm like, oh, that's the cap from this game. Or that connects to this game. But I do. And I have like 30 hours in Dead by Daylight, which isn't a ton. But it's significant. And it's mostly Stadia. Alright. What am I trying to do here? See, I thought I was supposed to climb that to get to here. Maybe? Can I get on top of this? No. So, like, that would make sense, though. Is that I put this here, and then maybe I climb it like that. Okay, so it's doing it backwards. I thought I was gonna have to jump off, and do like some flip or something like that. Not flip, but like sprint onto that other stuff I moved. It says squeeze. Here we go. The clown is a killer in the game Dead by Daylight. He's got a very laughing smoker's cough. The doll did. That's just a reference to no lore thing. Oh no, that is lore then. That's super lore. In my opinion, that's lore. Okay. No. Okay, this is gonna take a second. They had something like this in the Quarry. It took me a second to get. So who does the clown signify though? Oh, you said a killer. But the clown's not Frank Stone, is it? I wonder if the other dolls, you would have thought there's some lore to those too. Probably. There we go. Woo! We did it. We did it, y'all. Alright, so let me do this. There we go. Now why is she use? Okay, she let them up. Here, are they coming? Or wait, hold on. And the reason the clown coughs like that is because he mixes a nauseous gas he throws at people to slow them down and disorient them. He tests the gas on himself before the victims and themselves. Oh, interesting. So that is lore. So it's like a reference. But I guess it doesn't like really say who the clown is. But I get what you're saying. It's like a reference point on who this clown is. Or like what he does and stuff like that. That's cool. Like I said, my Dead by Daylight, there's a guy named Dash Monster. He comes by sometimes. He's kind of my only Dead by Daylight stuff I watch now.
Wait a second. Guys, this is it. This is the machine shop.
Holy crap.
And again,
It
y'all, if you're
is.
just joining, apologize.
Man, Chris,
like
you
I have
really
a pretty
know how to
bad
find the coolest
sore
stuff.
throat's probably not the
Totally.
right word,
Nice
but
work,
allergies
Chris.
are cold. Something
Let's
going
look
on.
around and see what we can find.
So
Yes.
Yeah,
there's that.
You really think we're gonna find anything the police miss? They're pretty thorough, right?
they do miss stuff.
Look at that.
The train?
Yeah. Yeah, in the article, it's a skeleton crew now. We're all pulling triple duty.
Evan McMillan
I'm
is the
only one
person.
left who even knows how to work some of the
It's the
machines.
person in the insane asylum,
Rolling
or when they
Miller,
were reading
the
it.
shears, the freight transfer system, said Frank Stone. If Frank was the only one left who knew how to use the freight transfer system, and that one's still suspended, I bet it never got searched. Not thoroughly.
Ah, good point.
I doubt there's any bodies in there.
There's no harm in looking, though, right?
If it's even possible to get up there.
Let's find a way. Come on.
I kind of want to play the game again to see if any of those characters are these characters. You know, like the ones you can choose. But yeah, I don't think so. Like we're Jaime now, so we may get Jaime killed. Okay, he is the killer. Like he sets traps and he gets caught in them, and then he can come get you. Dash Monster always plays this other character that like has something that like pulls them to him. I don't know if it's like a add-on or something, but he's like really good.
This should open the door, right?
Oh wait, there's something on the ground. I saw it. It said pick up or something. Oh no. There we go.
Maybe there's something useful in there.
Okay, break it. Why can't he break it? Let's see down here. In Dead by. Okay, so there are no. So none of these are the actual the players in the game. That's good to know. Oh, it's not good to know, but like I was going to spend some. Like, oh, see, she's working on an engine. That's like a reference point, right? Or am I reaching too much right there? The game's a prequel to Dead by Daylight. A church warden pipe for my birthday and the bag of cherry Cavendish tobacco. Very often though. Oh, I've never smoked the pipe. Oh, you are a big Lord of the Rings fan. I remember you had some issues with some of the character selection in the Amazon TV show. You know, yeah, the generators. That's what I thought, Ambi. I got one. But that's it. Like, that's all I know from the game. Is like... See what Robert found? The heck? Where's Robert? Where's Robert? Oh, he's over here working on the generator. Okay. Like, the levels in the generator, about the only thing...
Broken?
Now, if they can talk about the...
Looks like...
the blood
yeah.
ritual, I have no idea what that is.
Let me take a look.
And the light, the
Hey,
generator
can I ask
light,
you something,
right?
man?
Sure.
How come you never asked me to work on your movie?
Oh, well, it's Chris's movie. She decides who works on it.
Like all the
Yeah, but I mean,
planks,
you
like
know,
that
like
stuff,
a
like
huge horror guy too.
I remember that,
I could have been helping you right from the start.
but I don't understand how this is a prequel.
It's
like,
not. That wasn't.
Wasn't what?
We're making a horror movie, yeah, but like, I don't know. Point was for me and my girlfriend and
so
best
stuff
friend
like
to
that.
all do
Why I like
something
games
together.
is when it makes me think. So this game's getting a little bit higher just because I have to think. Like
Just
Black
us.
Myth Wukong, even though I don't like some of the camera issues in that game. as well as the random crashing. It's all the other stuff the game did why I like it. And so this game, because it ties into something else, which I think is creative, that's why I like a game. Oh.
It definitely seems like you're trying to get in the way sometimes, on purpose.
The actual antagonist isn't the
You can't
killers.
tell me you're
It's
not
the
trying to
entity
make a
that
move on
sets
my
up the trial for the killers to kill the survivors. They're all at mercy of the
Come on
entity
now.
survivor.
Dude,
Man, if I was gonna make a move on somebody, you think I'd do it here?
Oh.
Where my dad almost died bringing down a serial
That's
killer?
good to know.
I think if you were trying to make a move
hook
on
references.
Chris, then yeah, you would.
What's up,
Oh, like where
party
they put
people?
the people on the hook? I haven't seen that. Like in the beginning,
so
I
that door
saw it.
over there needs power for it to open. Generator working?
Nah, unfortunately,
I
it's
thought you
toast.
told me it has
I can get it
no.
working.
It eventually had
Just need
issues
to
on
scrounge
PlayStation.
up a
I mean,
few
that was
parts and
like
it'll be good as new.
Then let's go scrounging.
what boss was that? It was around hour 60. No, it had to be like hour 70, 60 to 70. It had an issue where the game crashed very early in a boss fight. And I wasn't going to win that boss fight anyway, like that round at least. So I was like a little annoyed about that.
This might work with the generator.
There was also some just basic gameplay issues with the camera. But overall, I would say that most people who play on PC would probably have had similar issues. Based upon what I saw when I ran the, what did they call it? Like the demo on my thing. I would think most people have issues with that game. But it's a good game. I'm not saying it's a bad game.
Yeah, looks like it needs power.
Let's be honest, pro users are probably not going to be as adept at console done than they are going to be at PC done anyway. It's not so
I need
odd.
to find some parts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. Like, I get you. Like I mean, but I also think that there's a lot of, I mean, I don't think, I still have my opinion about PC that I have. That for the majority of people, like,
Could help with the generator.
I'll probably talk about it again, like I said. The vast majority of people do not know how to put together a PC or troubleshoot it correctly. Like the vast majority of people.
How's the generator coming?
And I still think console's the
Basically
easiest
done.
way to game.
Just gotta finish the
GFN's
repairs.
getting there. UI wise. If you have it. But if you don't have a connection, I still think console's the way to go. Okay, what am I doing? Let's go talk to her. Like after I see everything, like
Find
it's
anything?
kind of my thing. Go talk to people.
Still
That's
gotta
what I found
power
out.
that door to get it open. How's that generator coming?
Basically done. Just gotta finish the
You
repairs.
can't build a PC the wrong
Do you
way.
really
It's
think it's
all
gonna be worth
keyed
all
in.
the
You
effort?
can't put things where they don't belong
Yeah?
since they don't.
Why are you asking me that?
I
See that
disagree.
big roller door over there?
Yeah?
It should lead us
There's a
right
whole
back
industry
outside.
for people who
What?
help
right now?
people put together the PC
Yeah.
the right way.
Why not?
I don't want to go anywhere until I've gotten a
You
better
can buy
look
the wrong
inside
things
that
and waste
thing.
money though. Exactly. You could buy the wrong things.
I really don't know how
You
we're
could
gonna
have
get
bad
up into
parts.
See that boxcar?
Yeah.
And you don't know it's a bad
If we
part.
could get
Like
into
I had an
that,
issue with a
then
CPU
up onto
recently.
its roof,
That's why Intel's
there's like
getting
a
all the
railing
issue with
there.
their Gen 13, Gen
gantry.
14 processors is
It
because
goes right across to the
they
freight
built
wagon.
them overclocked and they're overheating, and so you basically need to understand how to underclock what they put out. If you don't understand like what's compatible with what, you can fry your motherboard. You may have, like I said, a CPU. You may change out a CPU, did everything right, get the new CPU, and it you don't have a cooler that works for it. You may have underpower for a power supply. There's a lot of things, and then to troubleshoot that and tinker with that to understand what it is. I'm not even talking about the software side of things, right? You could mess with the BIOS, screw that up, and then you're really screwed. Like I continue to say, like that's not like the easiest thing. Put your thermal paste on wrong. Tons of stuff. Doesn't matter if you disagree or not. Try putting the power cords where they won't. Yeah, I'm not saying, but try to get the wrong part. PC part picker can do all that stuff for you. It tells you what about Yeah, PC part picker, but a lot of people don't necessarily use PC part picker. That still doesn't mean you don't get a manufacturer defect part. Like I said, this always happens. Right now, the company that probably makes the best CPUs, Intel, has had issues with their CPUs. Like, that's a fact. What am I looking for? Who am I looking for? What am I looking for here? Alright, as soon as we get through that door, we're gonna probably call it. Because I don't want to start away from the beginning of this level. That's what we did last time. But thanks, Urban. How do you do that, by the way? Not sure people that have bent the pins on CPUs are putting in another fact. Another fact. There's an entire industry built on helping, on repairing PCs that people put together the wrong way. Entire industry. And you could even know computers and still screw up. Okay, let's repair this. Okay, so here we go. Oh, okay. This is super Dead by Daylight, y'all. Laptops and schools destroy our PC. Yeah, but what do you say about... I'm not saying this generate, but what about Chromebooks? There are more Chromebooks in schools than there are PCs. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. Okay, this is actually not... This is not super reactive. Like, I'm barely hitting that. Like, this is super, like... At least I don't have to, like, move my character around to see if a killer's coming. Look at that.
Nice job.
I think so. You have 9 viewers on PC. On PC, in 3 in VR. Other people are entering and leaving. How can you tell that, Mr. Urban World? How did you hear about this game? How did I hear about it? Well, I'm a fan of Supermassive. So, like, when they said they were coming out with this one, I jumped on it because I played the Dark Pictures anthology. But I'm going to tell you, compared to that, I think this is... I like that better. This one... I don't know. I guess... It's a little slow. No, let's go open this door.
We should be able to open the door now that we've
You're
got some
entering and
juice.
leaving my room. Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Well, if I knew how to use VR like that, Urban, I would. But I told you, I'm not super into it. Okay, let's do this.
Door's locked. Maybe there's another way in there.
Do you play these games, Liz the Truth? I don't think you play these games, but I could see you playing Dead by Daylight. You seem like a Dead by Daylight type. Like people who just game. That's what I think of, like Dead by Daylight types. They just game. Okay, what's up here? Climb. Climb again. What's this on the floor? Oh, this is the rooftop. Can't go that way. It's gonna be really odd if they just have like nothing up here.
Can't believe they got me crawling.
Even
through
how
the
he
rooftops
crouched
like
is
a
how they crouched in
raccoon.
Dead by Daylight. Did y'all catch that? He did this crouch.
Okay.
I heard of the game,
What have
never
we
played
here?
it. Ah, I got it. I'm wondering when the VR Deckard is. Deckard? What's a Deckard? See, y'all, I have not gotten any of these little things that you're supposed to be looking for. I got one in the store, and after that, I have not got another one.
So, what do you unlock, little key?
Valve's rumored VR headset. Interesting. Valve going into the VR space? I can understand the Steam Deck.
Find anything?
Yep.
I understand VR.
Got a label on it.
But I mean, Chromebook is a great example of modern
F-stove.
form factor gaming console.
Shit.
You think?
This
True
could be
enough.
a real connection to Frank Stone.
A solid Chromebook with GFN,
Oh, man.
I think would beat most gaming, like the vast majority of gaming PCs. There's no question. And personally, I use Chromebook. I like Chromebooks because, like, my thing is, unless I'm on the internet, it's like, why else am I using a computer? Like, everything. Okay, what is she doing? Why are you following me? Let's see, where's that other guy? Where's our other friend? Okay, we can't go that. Okay, we have to go out.
Let's see if the key unlocks.
I love my
the lock.
Chromebook. I have yet to get a virus and it boots so fast. I love it too. So they have the index. It's whopping. So you're telling me Steam has a VR system already? Hey AV, how are you? AV, do you play Dead by Daylight? I don't think you do. I think you're a shooter. I'm trying to think. No, okay. I think you're a shooter. I don't think you're a Dead by Daylight type. So I don't require much power. I mostly stream. No, I mean, I think it's yeah, and Alex is like the flagship game I really want to play. Really? Go for it. See, okay, this has to be the door we're trying to open. This one or that one, right? This is an exit, so I doubt we're trying to get through that door. Wait a second. Let me go here, and then I'm gonna try to get on that, yeah, I didn't think it was that one. He picked up a key. Engine's working. Freight car's working. Did I miss something over here? I don't think I did. The Luke's VR mod for Star Wars Outlaws. Was that what you were using, Marcus, the other day? Or yesterday? No, you were talking about the... There we go. Use item. I haven't played it yet. I do play shooters though, like Halo, Infinite, and Titanfall. That's what I thought. Isn't there like a new Titanfall coming out? I don't play Titanfall. I just want to say I saw something about a new Titanfall coming out. This will be Valve's second VR headset, and their exclusives is Half-Life Alex, Inyok stated. Cool! So Inyok's gonna start doing some VR gameplay? That'll be cool. Urban will watch it.
Up. Still need to go up.
Oh, great. Oh, no, no, no. Don't fall. Up. Still need to go up. Okay, here's a ladder. Let's do that. The most silly VR game in my brain brings in 100 million memory, mostly for kids, called Gorilla Tag. What do you do in Gorilla Tag? Is it like just tag? Campaign seriously GOAT level, greatest of all time, and I haven't heard about new Titanfall. Okay, maybe it's Titanfall 2. What's Titanfall about? Is that like a Mech Warrior game? Titanfall. Why am I thinking? Is there a movie called Titanfall? I feel like there's something I should know about Titanfall. But I plan on it after I
really
get a
sure
new
you wanna
rig
do
this
this?
holiday season. Sorry, when you typed Mr. I thought it was looks amazing. I'm glad people are excited about VR. I think VR needs some wins. I don't think I'll play VR. I get a headache with VR. Same with certain first-person games. What were you playing the other day, Marcus? Is he gonna die?
Got you.
Oh, jeez, that was nearly.
Thanks,
He nearly
man.
died.
That would not have been a pleasant way to go.
Might have been a good opportunity to get rid of the competition.
Whatchamacallit? What was it? Starfield? You were playing
Right through the
Starfield.
wall.
And I couldn't. That game would give me a headache. Now that the new Quest 3 is releasing coming weeks, you should rent a Quest for a week and we all do a live stream for the upcoming Alien game. Like Alien Romulus game?
What the fuck?
Oh, shit!
Damn. Is that a...
Yeah. And it's got friends.
Oh, it's kind of picking up now. Alright, y'all. It's kind of picking up. But I think I'm going to call it now.
Insane.
I think I'm going to call the stream now. I hope it like picks up here. So we made it here. I don't know. Should I stream it next week? I feel like it's about to pick up. It hasn't really picked up yet, but I feel like it's about to, and so I'm like, maybe I should stream it. But then Fast is gonna be upset. But I guess Fast could be upset, right? Shooter with mechs on occasion, but in campaign every level has a unique mechanic. Oh, that's cool. I may give it a try. I don't know. The only shooter I'm playing is X Defiant. There's a horror alien game multiplayer. Is it on the PlayStation VR thing? I've been playing Starfield and Hogwarts Legacy lately. I could not get into Starfield. I'll be very honest. I could not get into that game. Thanks, bro, for the stream. Feel better soon. Hey, Eniok, are you streaming? Because if you are, we'll send people to your stream. Kind of how, what's it called? Send people to my stream. Lens of Truth. Or if anybody's streaming, let me know, y'all. Is Rudik streaming? It's going to PSVR 2. Okay. Is it cross-platform? Too late right now. I hear you. We're gonna get all the way up to There's a Chrome. Wait, 25 Chrome will get all the way up to PS4 on its own. Series X is prepping software for Microsoft Surface. What? Marcus, I gotta unpack what you just said there. I'm renting. Wait. I'm renting the 3000 Apple headset for $100 for a week to test out. I never played. No, I don't think the Apple one's worth it. I'm replaying the Diablo main quest line to get ready for the. But Roster, you don't even play the stories in Diablo. I'm like the only one. You're like, you and Crow are like, we don't even know what goes on. Like I was going to each town to listen to what they were saying. I just ate a big ribeye. Ooh, how do you get it cooked? Just want to see if it really looks great. Starfield starts slow, then something happens and boom. Won't tell what to not spoil. I don't think I'm going to play it AV though. Like, I just am so far back in games that, like this one, the only reason I'm doing that is because I like supermassive games. And I know it's like maybe 6 hours max, right? Starfield, everybody's like, it's a 56-hour game. And it's like I said, I get dizzy. Most first-person games I get. What was it? Martha is Dead. That game got me super dizzy. Starfield Series S. Oh. Ooh, medium rare. I love it. Texas Roadhouse had it on the more rare side, which I don't mind though. Medium rare is a good one. Medium, I don't like it too much more than medium, and I don't like it super rare. I do medium rare. If so, Santa will deliver it to me for Christmas. Oh, nice. You can play Starfield in third person too, by the way. But you need a mod, don't you? You can, right? You can play it in third person. Marcus was playing it in first person. But it's not my thing, AV. Like, I'm not like, do I look like a Starfield spaceship type of person? Metroidvanias, hack and slash, puzzle games, and looter shooters. Those are my genres. And then horror. I'll do horror every once in a while. My teeth hurt thinking about Well Done. Oh my goodness. No, I only like hamburgers Well Done. That's the only thing I like Well Done. Actually, I don't even like hamburgers Well Done, really. The more I think about it, I don't actually think I like anything Well Done. I want to know if Luke's VR mod could give me the first person mod on the flat panel. I remember you were talking about a mod and you said it looked good. So yeah, maybe definitely better with some pink on the stick. Yeah, I think so, Rouster. It is better. 100%. Internet games will now all Unreal Engine 4 and 5 games work in VR like Robocop. I don't understand. Like, the only game I've ever played in VR is like a Ghostbusters game. And a canoeing game, a kayaking game. And they were cool, but it wasn't like let me get back in VR. Maybe I'll make a video about it. A business game in VR? Okay, Meta. Isn't that what Facebook said? We talked logos and advertising methods for your jewelry business? Nope, no mod needed. There's a whole horror quest line in Starfield by, and most of the things about the vacuum faction gravitate towards horror such as okay. AV, you're really pushing this, aren't you? You're really pushing this, AV. We'll see. We'll see. A huge into cyber stuff. I could tell. I could tell. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I have Prince of Persia DLC getting released this week, so I beat Black Myth Wukong just in time. Then I gotta hope I can beat the Prince of Persia DLC in time for Remnant 2's DLC launch. Then I have to hope I can beat Remnant 2's DLC launch before Diablo. And then I have to, and that's gonna probably take me a while. Diablo the expansion. And then I have, what is it? Assassin's Creed Shadows. And that should wrap up my, my new games. There's a couple of old games I want to get back to, but that should wrap up my new games for the year. Have a Merry Christmas. You too. I'm a huge, Purple, you definitely should rent a VR headset. It'll introduce you to people Meta pays upwards of $10,000 per month because they have monetized worlds. That's cool, I guess. It's like YouTube, but for worlds you can explore, your pay is determined by how long people stay in your world, similar to how YouTube pays for how long people watch. Yeah, but that's creative. I'm not a creative type. I totally get you. My gaming time is limited as well. Yeah. I know. It's adulting. Do we know anybody who's streaming though? I do want to send people. I want to pay it forward. Like Lens of Truth gave us a lot of views, so I want to pay it forward. Can't wait till I will be playing Until Dawn Remaster. I will be playing that on stream Ambi. They say that's the best one, so we'll see. Real Arrows is streaming. All right, if you give us Amy, if you want to put Real Arrows name in chat, we'll send people there. Yeah, no problem, Urban. What is it? I see Rock around the clock. That's early for Rock at 4 a.m. I'm not sure. The game almost looks forward to right now is 33. Oh, 33 Immortals? The one from the people who did Spirit Fair? Can join Real Arrow. Yeah. There you go. There goes Real Arrow's channel. We're going to have Real Arrow on Shades of Purple. Sometime probably in October. And also a lot of X-Defiant streamers. Alright, there you go. Expedition 3's Claire Obscure. Expedition 33 Claire Obscure. So not 33 Immortals. Not, I need to see what this one is. Thanks for bringing it up. Let me see what that is. But yeah. Y'all, there goes the Real Arrows channel. Thank you for bearing with me. I think I'll talk probably, like I said, this week I don't have anybody lined up for interviewing. And I did that on purpose because I feel like Nintendo's going to announce something over the next 2 weeks. But with that said, you know what time it is. I don't care where you stream. I don't care where you game, how you game, why you game, what you game on, how long you've been gaming. As long as you're gaming, you're good with me. And as always, this is Purple. And the proof is in the plane. Alright, thanks AV for stopping by. And I need to catch your streams more often. Alright, night everyone. That is not better than... Alright, later. Y'all are gonna get me in trouble. Alright, later. Let me see how I do this outro. There we go.